how to be happier in order to be able to receive what you desire with the law of attraction. There's different things that I wanted to say, but so I have to organize my mind right now. What I want to say is when you want to feel good, it's not about what you're doing and about the quantity of the stuff you're doing. It's not about discipline. It's not about any rule or stuff like that. It's about listening to yourself, to what you want in the moment, and allowing yourself to do what you want in the moment, basically. Trusting that it is the right thing to do. It is going from the mind to the body and listening more to the impulses of your body and doing what your body actually wants, and maybe what your mind wants too, if you know that it's not something that you want, that just like you want because it will bring results. And I really felt like there was something that was missing in my life in the last month, and the last days or so, and also the last month, I was starting to question everything that I was doing in my life. And I was starting to question, like, why don't things change? Like, things do change, but what don't they change quicker? Why am I still unhealthy? Why do I still have anxiety? Why, you know, all these things. And I kind of noticed that, you know, there's those two perspectives about life that you can have: abundance and scarcity. Abundance is what everyone wants. It's like having everything you want, basically, using the law of attraction. And scarcity is when you have lack of money, lack of confidence, lack of friends, lack of everything. And I noticed that I had a lot of scarcity behavior and scarcity habits. And I can give a few examples, but basically, in scarcity, what's happening is you are not trusting the universe. You are not trusting that everything happens with ease and in a healthy way. And so you're clinging to everything. And so what I started doing was like doing some hardcore routines every day, a lot of stuff, you know, every day, waking up early, and also started doing videos for YouTube every day. And I kind of noticed that, first off, this is not the life I want to live. In my life, I don't want to have to do things every day. I want to do what I want to do, because I'm just existing right now, and I'm the one living this life. So I want to do what I want to do, what pleases me. And also I noticed that from a life point of view, you know, if I was the guy who designed like how life works, I wouldn't design it in a way that would force people to do things they don't want to every day and to really like pound it. I would be like, no, I'm gonna design this life for people who are brave, creative, who are giving compassion, love, and who know to listen to themselves, to their desires, who know who they are. And like, I would reward the behavior of the person who kind of like tries to find the path to herself and try to find like why she's there and tries to enjoy life, and then share that joy with people. But I wouldn't necessarily reward people who just like pound it, you know, without even thinking about like why they're doing it. And so I noticed that for me, doing one video per day on YouTube, so this was a pretty good habit at the beginning. I did it for 2.5 months till yesterday. Yesterday I didn't do a video for YouTube for the first time in 2.5 months. And I noticed that doing a video for YouTube every day is a scarcity behavior for me. It might not be for other persons, but for me it is, because the reason why I did it is because I think that somehow doing videos on YouTube is the only way I will drag myself out of my current life, and that will enable me to earn money. and also that it's like I have to do it if I want to change my life, you know. It's kind of a needy thing to do for me every morning. Like a lot of mornings I was super inspired and still am, but some mornings I'm like just feeling resistance to doing a video and I don't want to do it. I don't want to do a fucking video. And but nonetheless I was thinking, man, you have to push through, do it, you know. So first maybe it was because I was in a state of fear, but now it's more just like I don't care, and I'm not scared when I'm doing a video anymore, and I just don't want to do it because I don't feel inspired to doing it like at that time in the morning, you know. And I'm like, no, why should I? I don't have to do anything. It's just like if I think that I have to, then I will put myself in that mental cell where I'm just like going to have to do it all the time. And so what I want to say is basically I'm going through a shift in my life where I'm noticing that what's most important is not what I do, is the order in which I'm doing things. So I'm doing things when I like them, if I like them, and I'm just like rumbling, like changing my whole daily life. And I'm really starting to prioritize like what I want to do. I'm even questioning if I'm going to like continue meditating. Maybe not. If I don't want to, maybe not. And I did this yesterday. Yesterday I kind of like took a day off and did nothing for the whole day. And it felt amazing. And I felt like I was in a new parallel reality where things are actually better. And it makes sense because during the whole day, I just did an action based on how I felt and what I wanted. And when I was done with the thing, I did the next like best action I could do and that I wanted to do. So I watched a movie, went for a walk, talked to my parents, and it felt really good. I felt quite good. And it's called like the breadcrumb trail. This is one name for it. I put a link below. There's a video about it from Bentinho Massaro. And what you're actually doing is you're choosing to do the thing in the moment that you want to do most. And what's basically happening is you're increasing your vibration. You're feeling better. And when you're done with the small action, it can be super small. It can be just like having a thought or saying something or watching a video for 15 minutes. So it's not about like how long it lasts. It's about the single action. And when you're done with it, what you're doing is you're in this new, you kind of like have this new possibilities of parallel reality that open to you based on your current vibration, because what you have access to in terms of thoughts and opportunities is always based on how you feel. And then you just choose like the next best one that you can do and that like feels best for you. And that's how you can like increase the momentum of how you feel, and it increases. And it's like, it sounds very easy, but we are very accustomed as humans to do the things that we think are right and not to do the things that feel right, because we think that we have to do things in order to achieve stuff in life. And so that's kind of like the mindset in which I am right now. I just want to do things that I want to do and stop trying to escape my situations, my current life situation through like doing things. I don't want to do things because I think they're going to help me. I want to do things because they feel good, and that's it. And so I think that's a key thing for making the law of attraction work and feel happier. It's to really like start trusting the universe and drop the stuff that you're just sticking to because you think it's going to work. Because that's scarcity behavior. That's because you don't trust the universe, you don't trust life enough. Otherwise, you wouldn't do it. Imagine you're in a dream and you can have fun. What's the first thing you're going to do? Then, like, do this thing, and then do the next thing, and you'll see that you're actually feeling better. And I think that what's also important is like going through extremes. You know, being extremely disciplined, then being extremely undisciplined. And it's when you go to the extreme of something that you learn about yourself. and then you can adjust the course and adjust like your daily routine. So I don't think I want to do like all the time just what I want. I think I need also a little bit of rigor in my life, but it's nice to like, you know, shift the pendulum to the other side sometimes to really like know what you actually want. Thanks for listening.